Well, it's the dog days of summer, and here we are back in the arena, trying to stay outside as much as we can these days because we know it won't be too long before this is where we'll be doing the majority of our ridings inside. And we're lucky. We're lucky that we do have a building that we can keep riding in, because it wasn't that long ago that we didn't, and we'd have to, well, put up with the weather, put up with the ice, put up with the wind, all that sort of thing. And it just makes it so much easier when you live up here on the northern range, when we have so much winter that we can get out of it and keep going. That's kind of the topic of this week's newsletter. If you want to check it out at Cowboy Campus Newsletter, is getting ready for winter. I had a friend call me the other day and he said, "What are you up to?" And I said, "Well, we're getting ready for winter." And it seems like that after maybe spring and early summer, that's what we're doing again. We get back at it, is getting ready for winter, because a good part of the year we're feeding livestock and we're putting up with the weather and that sort of thing, to where our southern friends and family, they don't have to worry about that so much, but we do. So that's just part of living up here in the North Country, is putting up with weather, getting ready for winter and putting up with winter once it gets here. There's different things that you have to do to get ready for winter when you live up here. And you know, the folks that live down south, they have a hard time relating to what it is when you're, getting ready for the winter season. I had a friend, we were down in Wyoming this summer, and we were at the high school rodeo finals there, helping some kids in the cutting. And there was a fellow down there that was helping us, and he lived right there at Gillette. And he said he had a friend come up from Florida a few years ago, and he was wondering what breed of cattle it was that had all these short ears and short tails, because it was kind of cool, and he'd never seen it before. And that kind of makes us laugh, because anybody that lives up here, we know about frozen ears and frozen tails, about calves that are born out in snowstorms. So a couple, 3 years ago, it was a real tough spring, and there were a lot of cattle that wound up getting, the calves wound up getting frozen ears and frozen tails. So it's not a special breed that we've developed. It's just sometimes we have tough springs when we're calving out. It's just part of the conditions we put up with.